Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. I am recording this on a Saturday afternoon. This is possibly gonna be the final episode in this particular instance of Card Week. I might do one more later on, I'll see how I feel. I might be pretty tired in the evening, so not gonna make any promises. Saturday is of course cardio day for me, and this particular Saturday, it is every couple weeks, but I do laundry on Saturday as well, so I did laundry, and I also, for some reason, on cardio day I just don't feel hungry early on in the day, and then I feel fine, and then suddenly it all falls apart. So what's probably gonna happen is I'll probably suddenly start feeling very, very hungry in about an hour or so, and then I'll have a dinner, and then I will start feeling very, very tired, and we'll probably want to call it a night, but we'll see. We'll see. In this episode, we are gonna continue on with some regular realm delving, except we're not gonna be doing random realms. We're gonna be aiming to spend some of these emblems that we have amassed. You see gods like Tartareth. Actually no, I don't think we've beaten Tartareth at the Gate of the Gods. No, we haven't. So all of those emblems were just from the time when I was grinding knowledge in the torture chamber. But we could visit Tartareth as well. I have decided that this episode we are going to be going to the realms for the gods where we do have a bunch of emblems to spend. And we're going to be doing a couple things. We're going to be buying keys for the Gate of the Gods, and I've decided I'm also going to be buying out the remainder of their decorations and their spells. And I will do all of it on camera. We might not get through it in an orderly fashion, like I'm not going to go one by one, but over time we will see all of the interesting things that they have for us. We'll start out with the Unsullied Meadows, which is where Aeolian is. Let me confirm that my anointments are fine, everything seems okay. So we, I don't want to stay on my highest realm. I want to go to the Unsullied Meadows, and then you'll see how this and probably several other episodes are gonna go. Alright, so first thing is that we take a look at the realm, and I was gonna say it's a nice compact realm, but no, it branches out really weirdly. I don't like it as much as I thought I would when I first saw it. So now, yeah, let's just go to the shop, and we're gonna buy, basically what's gonna happen is, I'll just buy the decorations, you'll see all of them, and maybe you'll see something that you would really like to use in your own playthroughs, and then when you watch this episode, you'll know, oh, okay, I can find this particular awesome decoration at this particular god's shop. Like, if you really, really liked that totem we just bought, you know that Aeolian sells it. This chair isn't that exciting, but I might as well buy it as well. And let's get all of these spells, And we will read their descriptions as well. That doesn't seem that great. Whatever, that's fine. Moderate amount of damage inflicted with weak, that's okay. Enemies are no longer invisible, that's very specific. None of these spells seemed that exciting. We're not going to buy any of these... Well, I guess we could buy these trait materials from Aeolian as well. But we're not really going to bother with it too much. Having done, oh yeah, of course we have to buy keys from the Gate of the Gods as well. And now that I've bought everything from you, I'm gonna leave 100 emblems to spare, because eventually we are gonna have to buy this. We will do the god spawns later on. Right now they're just going to be a distraction. But I will keep 100 emblems just, in the bank. That'll pay for this. And in case we need to buy some trait materials or like a creature summon, we've got some leeway for that as well. Alright, so now that we've explained how this episode is gonna work, let's actually go ahead and do things. Okay, these guys might be worth hitting like that. Why did my Mimic only cast Clayman once? That is a bit of a mystery, but maybe it has to do with like their fusions. Fused with Warhogs. I don't... Oh, we only have one charge. Okay, well that's annoying, but you know what? It's fine. Sometimes you just run into awful realms like... I mean, not that awful. It's fine. But with a realm like this, you would really want to have the arcane buff. Or with a realm property like this, rather. Arcane means that when you cast a spell, it doesn't consume charges, but it will get rid of the arcane buff. So unless you can reapply it, then the next time you cast, it will use charges. We've got some riddles to do. Do we have... Riddle Prophecy? We did, but it's already done. Okay. That's good. The giants are pretty tanky. So I'm glad we no longer have to farm them for cards. Alright. Okay. That's gonna be a good amount of piety for us eventually. Okay, whatever. Bit of this, do a bit of that action. Right, Titan's Wound is Mortem. And let's attract some brain animations. Just, get a bit of summoning going on. Because this is possibly going to be the final video while card week is active. Might as well try to get a bit of value out of it. I'll probably... in my next recording sessions when we're no longer in card week, I'll probably ease off a little bit on card farming. Sorry, I should move my phone away from the mic. Sorry about that. Hope you weren't bothered too much by that. I've made that mistake a few times, leaving my phone next to the mic and then not realizing, and then it's vibrating, and then when I'm listening back to the video, the sound, not unfortunately, because mics are supposed to be good, but because this is a decent mic, then when you hear the sound of the phone vibrating, it really does make me think my phone is actually vibrating. So I'm sorry if I inadvertently made any of you feel like your phone was going off when it wasn't actually. Oh no, the Vortex Master. Oh, arch nemesis. Okay, what is your trait? What the fuck is Spiral Ward? Fuck off. Let's blank slate. These guys. Oh, of course. Fucking nonsense. Yeah. Oh, fuck off, dude. Kill them, please. Please kill them. No, they're not gonna. We're gonna have to take another turn. Oh, okay. Well, this should kill them. Surely. We've done enough. Okay, there we go. Get lost. Get lost. You awful, awful person. At least we get something out of it. At least it's not just like trash mobs fused with these guys. We got an achievement. We increased our mastery with these creatures. You know, that's a good thing as well. And that was the only such enemy that we had to fight in this realm. So that does take a bit of the edge off as well. And I was so triggered by the fact that it was the Vortex Master. I didn't even read his dialogue. Next time, maybe I'll remember. But again, no promises, because with these really annoying enemies, sometimes they just completely overwhelm. I think that's sorcery, right? Yeah, just completely overwhelm my ability to think rationally. Hey, alright. Nether stones are starting to drop. Azural is frostbite. Alright. And we're done. We're largely done with this realm. We just, I think there's a couple places north maybe that we haven't seen. Yeah, well, actually no, there's quite a bit that we haven't seen. So, we're gonna have to take a look at that. I'll just summon one more group. Alright. So far, so good. Nothing there. Gotta check. Oh yeah, we gotta pick up the buried treasure as well. I'm gonna check all these dead ends just to make sure there aren't any treasure chests in them. And also have to decide what the next realm is that we're gonna go to. Again, we'll just pick the next god that we have a bunch of emblems with. Probably we'll even go to Tartareth, right? Because we've got 1,000 emblems. They're just sitting there. We'll probably have to go back to him after we have the Tartareth takedown episode. Tartareth might just be one of the... because I'm gonna have to start doing multiple gods per episode now that we've whittled down the difficult ones, and the remaining ones are gonna be just easy cakewalks with the Fermented Hops party. At least that's what I'm hoping. So Tartareth is gonna be on that list. Alright, we're surely close to the end of this realm. Nothing there, and nothing here. Let's just head home. Couple enemies left. Don't even worry about it. Right, the next realm that we were gonna go to is Ariamaki. Ariamaki. The land of breath and balance. But we have a false god, so we're instead gonna go to the arachnid nest. I botched that. We got 365, but I rolled past it. It really is very hard to commentate and also do this. You might think it's not that hard. You might think, oh, what a klutz, what a doofus. He can't even stop when he sees you know, a number that he wants to keep. Like, but try actually doing it, you know, and then come and tell me how how easy it is. You know what? Let's try it again. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Arachnid nest. Alright, 9 enemies, a master, fused with elves, which is gonna complicate things. But I think we got this. We'll give him the 10% thing, even though that's annoying. Ooh, I think we got another realm? Did I see? Oh, we even have an exotic realm. Let's check out the nether realm first. Alright. Some guaranteed treasure. We got lucky. Uh-oh. Ooh, mimic fight. Alright. Are we gonna get treasure? Or is it just a mimic fight? Oh, wait, what? That's the, we summoned a treasure golem. But was it summoned in the regular realm? More treasure, alright. Another mimic fight? More treasure? Oh, we're a loser, oh no. Game over, oh no. And then he laughs at us. Well, hopefully the treasure golem spawned in this realm. Otherwise, you know, that'd be sad. I mean, I guess it would have been a bonus anyway. So Byakko is just instantly dead. At least we're killing them quickly. Hey, purple tether. Let's take a look at what that does. After an adjacent ally casts a spell, this creature casts that spell as well. That is interesting. That is interesting. That definitely... I mean, there's some very obvious synergies you can build around that. I don't know if we need that for our party, though. Oh, and this is a false god, so let us not... Oh, god. Light's always resurrecting. This is a false god fight, so let's not summon anything at the candle. Okay, that sucks. So we're gonna have to do a bit of this action. Do a bit of this action. Oh, you're mutilating him, I do believe. Right? Yeah, you cast that a couple times. I guess you can just kill him, alright. That's a decent way of dealing damage. Dumpling, yeah, let's try and track you down. Yeah, I'm glad we picked up Mutilate. Speaking of spells, do we have any spells left to buy from Regalis? Doesn't look like it. Only the material for the god spawn. But we're not going to be doing those yet. Ooh, another mimic. That's good. This one's going to go down quick. That is also good. I'm not going to get anything. That's fine. 5 enemies remain. And a master. Get some free loot out of you. That's fine. They start at the top of the timeline, but the realm helps us take them out. Speaking of top of the timeline, let's start Lloyd at the top of the timeline and see if he can do anything. Alright, I think that's the treasure golem that we summoned. I'm gonna assume anyway. Alright. Can we just punch you? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Alright. You want nothing to do with me? That's fine. Didn't even get any cards out of it, so sure, whatever. I'll accept your scolding of me. If I'm gonna commit murder, I should at least get something of value out of it. Alright. Alright. Two more enemies, and the master as well. Protected, that's not great. Especially, hang on a second. Especially because a lot of our damage things aren't triggering because of their stupid fucking traits. Oh my god. Fucking just kill them, dude. Just fucking... Oh, obviously that's not gonna work. Oh my god, dude, just end this. There we go. Well-deserved treasure indeed. Let me also check one thing. I made him immune to spell damage, okay. So physical damage or indirect damage are going to be the only ways to take him out. 5 emblems, I'll happily accept that. Final enemy. Oh, not the final enemy. This is the final enemy. Did we summon another one? Mysterious portal has indeed shown up. No glitches this time. Alright, let's take down the master before we go into the false god fight. And just generally walk around the realm, collecting loot. And you know what, let's even, now that we can, let's summon... Oh no, actually hang on, this isn't gonna work, is it? Because... Are we gonna be able to kill them reliably in one turn? Maybe not, but I'll summon more of them anyway. Because I'm Alright, I mean, it's kind of working. Alright, let's take out the Cockatrice Master. One thing I'm curious about, we'll see about it after this fight, but does the mastery icon change when you go from 39 to 40? Check as soon as I finish this fight. Alright, just do another Clayman, why don't you? Sure, just keep doing this, and just hit them, maybe? There we go. A 40th victory against that master, and you know what? Let's actually take a look at this. Go to mastery. Yeah, see, this is what 39 looks like. 40, it is a slightly different icon. It is a slightly different one, so I'm very curious to see what the level 51 is going to look like. That's going to take quite a while, but we will get there eventually. On some of them, I am not going to commit to doing level 50 for all the masters, because there are some masters that are... Simply getting to 10 is going to be hard enough with things like, you know, the God Spawn, you know, the Elemental Master. Alright, let's now take down Lloyd. Gonna be a bit of a janky fight just because we can only do 10% damage. But we took it because we like the loot. We like the loot. Alright. Alright, we immediately just start by doing this. Do a bit more of this. Gotta do a bit of this. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're just gonna kill yourself every single time, because you're a fucking moron. But listen, as long as we... to Jen. So, you gotta provoke. Oh, we should have done entangling roots. This is going to be very, very tricky. Right now, gotta bring everybody back. You've got to cast entangling roots, my man. Well, I mean, at least it's made the fight a little exciting. And the fact that I botched it by allowing this guy to take a turn. I should have taken him more seriously. You do have mutagen as well. There we go. Final one, and there we go. Now you can go back to provoking. You can go back to being dead, I guess. But like, we need to bring you back, because otherwise things are gonna be bad. There we go. Now we got some action going on. Now we are potentially safe? Question mark? Maybe, possibly. You know what? Let's actually just do another Archangel. Maybe we can save Meraxes from himself this time. And there we go. That's all it took. That's all it took. Now we can go back to doing this. Now we can go back to doing this. And at this point, I think we've done enough. What the fuck happened? Excuse me? What? What happened? What happened? Excuse me? Lloyd's... Oh, he... took damage... Did he attack himself? Man... I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. What I do know is that... let's start doing feign death. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. Yeah, we made him immune to spells. Yeah, I should have fucking known. Well, at least we killed the head. At least we killed the head. Gotta keep doing this. Okay, another one down. Another couple down. Keep them entangled. Surely we're getting close. Did he resurrect them with full health? I didn't... Maybe he did, because that took quite a while. Anyway, let's open our chests. We're looking for a specific anointment as well. Let's not forget that. Looking for Night Taker. And look at that. We've got that. I'm not even going to look at the others, because I might see something else that's really nice, and then I'll feel bad. Let's just take this. Get some heaping treasure as well, which is... another stone. And also some Nature Guild reputation. And we get some more treasure. We also gain another favor rank. And we get another stone. Alright. And I guess we'll kill a few of these on our way home. So the next place that we wanted to go to was the Land of Breath and Balance. To do some business with Ariamaki. Yeah, I guess we'll hit a couple more of these guys. Oh. Was not expecting them to survive. That's okay. I guess we'll hit a couple more of them. Just because we might as well. Give ourselves a few more chances to potentially get this card. And Yeah, I think. Now we're just gonna... Well, first we have to head home to set a new bounty. The next one we want is, I think, an evoker bounty. Sorry, an evoker anointment called Life Mastery. Yeah. And I think it might be Mindworm that does the evoker ones. We'll confirm that in just a moment. Let's set a new bounty. No, it's somebody else. Caliban? All right, let's do Caliban. And now we're gonna go to the land of breath and balance. This seems fine. I'm gonna buy some tokens, so I buy some keys, and buy the remaining decorations as well, and the spells. Ooh, that looks pretty good. That looks damn good, actually. There's also the throne. I guess maybe the throne is the final one. I might actually use that. Find your... It's one of the ones that isn't named after Aramaki, so it's gonna get lost in the list. Find Your Balance is its name. Also gotta make sure we donate. What are we dealing with in this realm? Seems like a less indirect damage. That kind of sucks, but you know what? We'll deal with it. Enemies are weak. Not sure if that's gonna really make that much of a difference, but it's fine. This looks like a pretty large realm as well. So, salamanders, always the bane of my existence. Oh my god, what the fuck are you guys doing? Right, just do this, thank you. There we go. They're fused with abominations, which shouldn't be that bad. Here's the exit. Whole bunch of creatures crowding around. Yeah, this is a bit of a tough realm, it seems. At least in terms of getting enemies killed quickly. How are they? I guess abominations do have shields. The cloth abomination specifically. Yeah, so whenever enemies are fused with cloth abominations, like this Raven Guardian here, they're gonna have a really annoying shield. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just deal with it. Oh yeah, we didn't buy the spells and the keys from Aramaki. I tell you what, we'll buy them at, you know what, we'll buy them right now, because who knows where we'll end up by the end of the realm. The Storm Master. Storms are at their strongest when they're completely healthy. Admittedly, they lose a lot of their power early on in the battle, but luckily for me, storms will finish off your creatures before that happens. You gotta love the confidence. They're snared, so that sucks for them. We didn't heal though. Interesting. think I'll do one more. And I think at this point we're ready to take them down. There we go. Giving us our 7th victory against the storms. Contagion is surely death. Perfect. Alright. Wait, you're telling me this entire thing, it doesn't connect back to the rest of the realm? Well, let's go and finish that before we finish the rest of the realm, shall we? Because otherwise, I'm gonna be very annoyed having to backtrack. That guy took a lot of hits. Alright. I think that card, that event summoned more enemies. I do believe. Attacks deal less damage. Yeah, had a... Spells should still be devastating though. There we go. As long as you kill them, it doesn't matter how you kill them, as long as you get the job done. Should almost finish the realm quest. Do this as well. Alright. And that, oh yeah, we gotta do these bookshelves as well. Hopefully we get some good loot out of them. And we've gotta talk to Ariamaki on the way back, just to buy those keys and those spells that I mentioned. And we will actually read the spell descriptions just to see. God, what is this realm? Like, what is this layout? But we will actually read the spell descriptions to make sure that if there's a really... What the fuck are you doing? Man, fuck off. Just to see if there's a really good spell that we take notice of it. Alright, let's go to you. You donated, right? Now, let's go to the shop. Let's first look at the spells. Large, yeah, whatever. What? That's very specific, but I'm sure some people are going to be able to use it. Dying Wish. Target is sent to the top of the timeline, caster is killed? Why wouldn't you just wormhole, unless you want to kill your own creature? Oof. Interesting, but I don't think we'll be using it. Unstable summoning. Target gains a random minion. We'll not buy this yet. You know, we'll get all the god spawns at a point in the future. So let us. Ooh, there's another spell that we didn't get. Doppelganger. Why isn't this inscription? I guess because these are all death spells, and this is a. These are all like death creatures. Maybe it sorts them by. Yeah, I'm glad I spotted that. So we've got summon Doppelganger as well. Right, we'll. I don't really think we'll be using that. Maybe when we start making minion-based builds. But for us, I don't really see any major value in that. You know what? Fine. Get some of these on the field. Is the sorry, I'm just gonna move my phone farther away because my phone was on the desk, but I got a bunch of messages in quick succession, and apologies if the mic was able to catch them. It was pretty far away from the mic, but maybe you heard it faintly, and if so, I apologize. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make a habit that when I start recording, I'll just keep my phone on a nearby cushion. That way, if it does vibrate, then the sound should be pretty, you know, comprehensively muffled. Wait, where's the exit? Is it close by? The exit is very far away. Alright. So let's slowly make our way towards it. Oh, you can dispel their shields. For some reason, I thought you couldn't. Wait, can you? Maybe I was looking at the wrong thing. Next one of these that I fight, I'm gonna try and notice what happens. Alright, so a bunch of them have that. So if I cast Greater Dispel... Ah, it does go away. You know what? I would have probably realized this when I was farming them as well. But I forgot. Right, we'll kill one more of them. And then we'll move on to the next realm. Which might be another boss fight. Also, how long have we been going? This feels like it's been kind of a slow episode. Haven't gotten that much done. But you know what? It'll be fine. What? Yeah, what? No, this gonna be another realm before we do the nether boss. So let's roll our bonus first, and then we'll check to see which realm we want to go to. Wait, did we? I don't think we bought the keys from Arimaki, because I got so distracted by the spell that was in the wrong place. So I'm glad I stopped myself. Not that we couldn't have come back to buy these keys later, but might as well just get them done. Get them done while we can. Right. Again, we're gonna leave 100. There we go. Another bunch of keys obtained. We should have the 640 that we need to go through the rest of the gods pretty soon. How many do we have? Actually, no, we're pretty far off. We're only at 351. So, alright. We're gonna need quite a few more keys. And you know what? Let's also decide the next realm that we want to go to. The next realm is going to be Meraxus. So that is the swamplands. And who knows, we might even find some treasure golems there. Alright, let's go. these swamplands. Oh, no, no, no! Did it reset? Oh, I didn't roll an item bonus. So we only have 200. I thought I rolled it. Oh, and we're trapped in a fucking nightmare realm. Resurrect on death, extra traits. Jesus. Alright. You know what? I fucked up. Well, this is the lowest that we've seen our loot bonus in a very, 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 very long time. So FDR to the rescue. Right. So let's buy the things that we need. Meditation. I guess you get a column. Each god has a different kind of column, and then you get the throne as the final thing. Alright. So no weird other class inscriptions. They're all of this type. Boulder, massive damage, sure. Massive attack. Okay. A lot of these spells are worse versions of things that we already have. Like, there are much better ways to do that. Yeah, whatever. That could be good, but you know what? It's fine, and we're gonna buy keys with the rest of them. I'm gonna save 100. And we're gonna be very sad with the puny loot bonus that... fuck off, dude. Yeah, look at the pathetic piles of loot that we're getting. Yeah. I messed up. I was just not thinking clear. Heal every turn as well. Fuck off. Yeah, this is a... See, the worst part, like, this realm is annoying, and we don't even have a good loot bonus at the end of it all. So we're suffering literally for no reason. I have nobody to blame but myself. That's the worst part, you know? It would be different if there was some scapegoat that I could instead implicate as, you know, the real reason why things went wrong, but no, it's nobody but me. Nobody's fault but my own. At least occasionally they're going to be fused with Malice Harpies, but then this just made the battle go even longer because now they're all going to resurrect or whatever. Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. You're going to waste my charges as well? Anyway. At least we got to see Fire Devil's Rage in action. The poor man's fire starter. Yeah, I just want to be in and out of this realm as quickly as possible. Okay, one of them stupidly is gonna resurrect because you had repelling. Alright. I'm not gonna summon anybody at the candle because fuck this realm. I don't even wanna like, open these. Like, it's still a good loot bonus, but it's so much lower than what we're used to. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. These tiny, pathetic piles. Oh, and you're protected as well. Okay, well that That's dumb. Please stop. Please stop doing things. How are you still fucking okay, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. What are you? The Hunter Master. Hunters travel with their own kind, capitalizing the ability to strike multiple foes. I think we might have even read this before. Let's do Blank Slate. Let's do actually Entangling Roots. Let's do Fire Devil's Rage. Actually, good job casting that first Clayman on a useful target. You know what? Just do this, I guess. Seventh victory against those guys. 2 more enemies in this round at least. Mercifully, there isn't that much combat left. Yeah, not gonna be summoning anything. Whatever is happening right now is really dumb, but at least they didn't resurrect. Alright. Alright. I don't even know if I want to find a treasure golem in this round, having messed up with the loot bonus. Oh god damn it, come on. Just fucking end this. There we go. This is gonna end the realm quest, so at least we'll be done. The goblet is full, we're gonna have to deal with that. Tempted to just end the episode, but I want to do another boss. Oh, they messed the timeline, so the wrong person was at the top, so we cast the wrong spell. And now we gotta sit through this nonsense. At least, yeah. At least we're gonna make sure that they're not gonna resurrect a second time. No enemies left. Who's that running around? It is a treasure golem. Whatever. I guess you can't do any debuffs on treasure golems, because we couldn't even set them on fire. I guess we still got a good amount of treasure from the golem, but I think could have still done a lot better had we had our proper bonuses. Alright. Well, let's head home. Let us deal with the goblet, and let's try and not make any more stupid mistakes. Alright. So, I guess while we're rolling the goblet, it's always a good time to think about the plan for the series going ahead. Now, we do want to get the rest of the gods done. They might not all happen in the same episode. We might have like a couple of episodes, but I think for the rest of them, we're not going to do like individual videos where we just do one god. We'll just cram in a bunch of them, and we'll just try and go as quickly as we possibly can. takes approximately 20 minutes to go through them, assuming we are going at the breakneck pace that we're used to with our fermented hops party. 20 minutes per god. We can, if we allow ourselves to go up to 2 hours, we can do 5 gods. Give or take. You know, leaving time for, you know, occasionally things are going to go wrong, something's going to happen. Somehow, for some reason, things will happen that cause us to waste our time. But we can get the rest of them done pretty handily. I don't know if we'll get them done in time for episode 300. It'll be tough. Because the other part of it is we need the keys, right? We need the keys. What could happen is... Yeah, we're gonna have to start buying more keys. We can get about 40 more keys from Tartareth. Maybe 40, 50 more. We can get close. We can get close. But... I mean, look, we don't need all 640 keys for, you know, the same episode. We can do maybe 5 of them. Then buy more keys using the emblems we get as a reward from the ones that we did, and that can help offset the cost for the remaining ones. It is going to make the calculations pretty tricky. And as you can see, it sometimes takes a long time to roll this Goblet of Trials, especially now that we've added decorations, because it seems that every single time it loads, it saves the game and then loads it again, or just saves the game or something. It does something, but it's essentially repopulating. At least that's what I think it's doing, because it wasn't doing this when we didn't have a lot of decorations in our castle. So it's doing something really funny, and it's already taken a long time. I figure, okay, this I guess is going to be a long episode, because I am going to do one more realm after this. Let's just see how long this takes, just to give you a sense. Because if there we go, however long that took, you can look at the you know, the video, that like the progress bar, like where we started, where we stopped, and do the calculations. Meanwhile, I am going to fight Nether Boss Imp Impington. However, I'm not going to go into the Arachnid Nest. I am instead going to go into the Astral Gallery. Yes, I'm going to go to the Astral Gallery, because I'm going to combine this with buying some stuff from Muse as well. But I really want to... Nah, man. I really want to do... I really want to keep doing Arachnid Nest. I'm sorry. We'll get this stuff done. And you know what? Maybe our episode 300 thing, we'll just ascend the Pariah. That'll be the thing that we do, and then we can... Extra traits? Okay, well that's a bunch of garbage. Yeah, I don't want to put pressure on myself, because that's a lot of stuff that we'd have to get done in a very small number of episodes. And I don't want to do like crazy extra grinding. Unsullied, well, we were just there. It is Aeolian. Fuck off. Fuck these guys, man. Excuse me? Fuck off, dude. Obviously, we're not going to be doing any summoning in this realm. So we figured out a way. Oh, no, what the fuck is this? What is this? We figured out a way to sort out our Clayman macro. Is there a way to set up a Blank Slate macro for... Fuck this guy, man. Is there a way to set up a Blank Slate macro which only casts blank... Fuck off. Which only casts Blank Slate when enemies have extra traits. The problem is there's no way for us to test for extra traits. The only other thing we can test is like what turn creatures are on. But the problem is we have two different people at the top of the timeline. Either of them, either the Mimic or the Animatus, depending on a bit of randomness, could go first. So we can't have it set up as, oh, the Animatus casts Blank Slate, and then the Mimic does the damaging move. Oh, jeez, fuck off, dude. Yeah, we couldn't really do that. You know what, let's just deal with another boss pretty quickly. Impington is not really a huge threat. Also, how long have we been going? An hour and 7 minutes? Not that long, but... longer than I would have liked. Alright, Mimic. Sure. You know what? Let's do a bit of this action. Now we can do that. Alright. Yeah, let's just take this guy down. Impington. He hey ho ha. Hoo ha hoo ha 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 ha. Alright. Alright. Of course we're gonna start out with a good Blank Slate. Of course we're going to follow up with keeping them locked down. Jesus, fuck off, dude. Right, let's do an Archangel. Nice. Honestly, just keep doing more of this. And you can do a bit of this. They might just be fucked. Except he does resurrect. I should have set him on fire to see if maybe we can stop him from resurrecting. Well, I mean, that was pointless. Because he was never going to resurrect again. But that's fine. Nothing in either of these chests. Nothing from you either. Jesus, come on. Just... I don't know. Clearly, I'm losing the ability to speak. So, looks like I'm starting to get hungry / tired earlier in the day than I was expecting. What I was gonna say was, I don't know, just... I don't like fighting enemies with extra traits. It's just chaotic and not in a fun way. You can deal with it, but then all you're really doing is wasting your time manually hunting for a spell. There's no macro really that can deal with it, as far as I can tell. It's just... Hang on, maybe there is a way to... Maybe there is a way to deal with it. Let me see if we can let me see if maybe we can get this sorted out. So let's see. Let's get it in macro 18. Let's add a line. So there's going to be two different versions of the macro. One for the animatus, one for the mimic. The animatus is creature 2, the mimic is creature 5. So what the animatus is going to say is, if creature 5 is on turn 1, or has taken fewer than what? Why isn't there has taken 0 turns? That's... I mean, let's see if this works. Is on turn 1 cast Blank Slate. Actually, hang on. We're gonna have to take the... We're gonna have to copy the rabbit dementia macro, because... And now we're gonna have to edit this, add a line, and we'll add the same line. If Ala5 is on turn 1, what this is doing is it's telling the animatus that the mimic hasn't gone yet, and it's at the top of the timeline. And I'm gonna move this line up. Now this... Ooh, hang on. Oh god, hang on a second. We're gonna have to rename this as the Blank Slate, unfortunately abbreviates to BS. This macro might even turn out to be BS if it's not working the way I'm thinking. BS, actually, you know, let's say BS dash A, meaning for the animatus. Now let's copy the same thing there. This is going to be BSM. Not to be confused with BDSM, but BSM meaning blank slate for the Mimic. The Mimic is going to do the same thing. He's going to see, is the Animatus on turn 1? We're going to... Unfortunately, we can't edit lines. We can just remove lines. So we're going to remove this one. We're going to have to add a line if ally 2 is on turn 1, cast Blank Slate. Because that's basically telling him that he's at the top of the timeline. And I'm going to have to move... I'm going to have to move this up. And then... Let's just get the Arachnolisk battle done with first. We're not going to mess around with the macro in this battle, because this is going to be a long battle anyway, so we'll manually cast Blank Slate. We'll just do a bit of a Clayman action. And just let them have their fun. Nice. Should definitely do a bit more of this. Oh, I think you've gained health too many times. I see. Okay. Well, let's just... Oh, never mind. We have the wrong macro up. Well, we can just do this, I guess. Now let's see if these macros actually work, because if they do, then if ally 2, if ally 5, ally 2, ally 5. Let's see if this works. Let's, while we're still in this realm with extra trait enemies, let's see if this works. And the exit is pretty close by in case it doesn't work. Let's see. Alright. Mimic, top of the timeline. What? Why didn't that work? Let's investigate this. Like, so one thing that's really bothering me is if ally 5, why isn't there an option has taken fewer than one turn? Why isn't that an option? Why the fuck isn't that an option? It's not on turn. Is not on... Maybe we're gonna have... Is not on turn 2? That... Okay. Let's... Hang on. Let's try one more time. Add line. If ally 5 is not on turn 2, cast Blank Slate. So remove this and move this line up. BSM is gonna have to do something similar. If ally 2 is not on turn 2, cast Blank Slate. And remove this. See if this works. Okay, yeah, now you cast Blank Slate. But you fucking do it again. But I mean, I guess. Why? So then how is the game... How is the game handling turns if after... Hang on. How is the game handling turns if after my Mimic has taken this action, he has... Like, he's still not on a turn 2? Then what fucking turn is he on, if that's the case? See, that's... Something about how this game is calculating turns is a little bit funny. And I don't mean funny, haha. What we could do is we could just see, okay, who's going first in this realm. Our Animatus is going first. So our Animatus, we'll give you the... We'll leave that macro with you, and we'll give speed. Your speed is a lot higher. You should be going first. Your speed is a lot higher. You should always be going first. You know what? We'll go back home. We will give the Mimic a different scroll where it lowers speed instead of lowers defense. That way we can kind of always make sure that you're going first. So we'll give you the regular Rapid Dementia macro. And then I think this is just the best we can do. Is Animatus top of the timeline, Mimic. We just have to hope that our Animatus is always at the top of the timeline. And this is not going to work in realms where our stats are swapped, because then our speed is going to potentially be swapped as well. But at least we have some kind of a way of doing this. Okay. Alright. Well, now that we've found this, yeah, and obviously it's not going to work when the enemies shuffle the timeline. Obviously that's never going to work. Anyway, let's just be happy with the sort of partial solution that we found to this problem. Yeah, and we'll adjust our Mimic's stats when we get back to the base. If we can just reliably have a turn order for our party. Like, who's going first, who's going second. The lack of that is what was causing me to do all these complicated, you know, like A depends on B, B depends on A kind of situations. But if we can just get rid of that uncertainty. There we go, at least we get something for our troubles. We get the brain animation card. And I think we can end this episode. I think we can end this episode pretty soon. What? What did the mimic do? Whatever. It's fine. Let's head home. We don't need to kill any more of these guys. And let us give the mimic the proper stat modification scroll. Right. So items, field items. Sorry, not scroll. Not scroll. Tome. We want to raise health, lower speed. That's the opposite of what we want. Raise health, lower speed. Use it on the mimic. And now we should have a situation where we know that our animatus is almost always gonna be going ahead of our mimic. And now that that is solved, I think it's time to end this episode. How long have we gone? About an hour, nearly an hour and a half. But the good news is, at long last, I think we kind of, maybe kind of, have a solution for extra traits. A partial solution. There's lots of things that will stop it from working, but at least we have something. At least we have something, and it even works relatively well. And I think that's a pretty good accomplishment for this episode. In addition to that, we also found one card from successfully farming this set, or the brain animation from this set. We'll continue getting that next episode. Next episode we are going to continue on because I do want to finish off the Rune of Prophecies. At some point though, we are going to have to go at the Gate of the Gods again. The only question is, like, how many keys can we muster up? Because it's going to take about 640 to blow through the rest of these gods. Fewer than 640 because we've killed a lot of them a few times already. In fact, at least once already, fighting and ascending 2 of our specializations now. So, like, we've saved quite a few on this guy. So, yeah, there's a few of them that we'll be able to make some savings on. That's going to be something to worry about in the future. Before we end off, let's take a look at some of our recent achievements. Like we always do. We beat the Master of Vortexes for the 9th time. That was it could have been an awful fight. Luckily we got through it relatively okay, and then we beat a couple more masters, and then we beat Imp Impington. Also importantly, we picked up the Night Taker anointment finally. So this is one of the important anointments that I wanted to have in the bag before I tried taking on the Pariah Ascension. I'm actually really looking forward to that one. I feel like it's going to be a lot more fun than the Deprived. just because you can use relics, you can have fusions, and importantly, you can have avatars as well, so that's going to be fun. That's, again, something to look forward to in the future. For now, though, it is time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you have a better way of dealing with enemies having extra traits, because so far this is the best. This is the best that I've been able to come up with. But if you've got a better solution, please tell me and share it with the rest of the community as well. But yes, other than that, I think we're just about done. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And I hope you'll join me in the next episode as well. And until then, take care.